Now, typically this system wouldn't be sold with, very hard to drive speakers, ones which cost tens of thousands of pounds. But if you do at least have a tough to drive loudspeaker, the output stages will adjust, so you will get a flat frequency response.
咁我就係大昌嘅阿 Matt， 咁唔經唔覺咧 ，Cyrus 咧喺呢個市場裏邊咧都30年啦，即係唔經唔覺。咁而家去到2014年啦，咁就有一部全新嘅All-in-One 嘅產品叫 Lyrics， 咁有兩個型號，一個05，一個09。
Afternoon, everyone. So, my name's Jeremy Brown. I'm the export sales manager for Cyrus Audio. So, all of our products, including the new one you can see here today, are made in the United Kingdom. We have 2 factories where we make all the products. So for the past 20 years, our hi-fi products, as you can see there, have looked pretty much identical since we first launched this case. So from a hi-fi point of view, all of that's really good, but there is an emerging customer that's coming along which wants to buy something a little bit different. They don't want lots of boxes, they don't want all the cables, they're not interested in sort of what we'd call classic hi-fi, and this is why we produced the new series, which is called Lyric. So the first thing that obviously is it's a different size. This is the first time in 30 years we've gone outside the half-width platform. So in terms of the design of it, there are a few clever things we've done. So we've got it what we call the black glass front. We've got an OLED display on there, so very high quality. The buttons they're touch sensitive buttons, but they don't leave fingerprints on them. Also on here you've got light and proximity sensors, so depending on the ambient lighting conditions you can it'll adjust the brightness automatically, and you can even set it so when you're not near it the display will go off, and then when you press the button to go near it, it will then light up for you as well. So in terms of the features, it's got all the things you'd expect in a hi-fi product. So you've got an analog input, digital inputs, USB input to connect to a computer, you can plug in an iPhone, USB hard drive, you can stream from it, you can play CDs. It's got DAB and DAB Plus radio, so I think it's DAB Plus. Yeah, so it's got full DAB Plus capability. It also has internet radio as well, so if you're a radio fan, there's a lot of stations you can get on there. But there are a few inputs and additions we've made to this which are unique to Lyric series. So the first of these, it's our first product to incorporate Bluetooth. Anything that's got Bluetooth on it, and this supports A2DP and aptX, the latest standard Bluetooth. It's a headphone socket, and it's a Class A headphone amplifier on board, so it's a very high performance headphone amplifier. It doesn't use a switch mode power supply. We've developed our sort of traditional linear toroidal transformer to integrate with the Class D output stage. And the output stage is Class D, it's our own design, it's not something we've bought off the shelf. Especially with lower impedances such as 4 ohm, sometimes you lose some of the dynamics and some of the scale of the sound. So the other thing we've done, it's got a very clever DSP on board which detects the impedance of the loudspeaker, and the output stages adjust. So you will get a flat frequency response, or as close near as damn as you can get it, regardless of the impedance of the loudspeaker. The Lyric 9 will do 170 watts into 8 ohms, so it's a very, very powerful amplifier, but you don't have the usual problems of Class D. DSD is just...
It's not popular.
No, it really isn't popular. So we've got to be careful what we put on our product. For us, we're going to wait until you can actually get hold of mainstream DSD, because at the moment, there isn't any. So we'd rather make the best 24192 streamer we can, because that's the most commonly popular high resolution format. But in the future, certainly is something we'll look to do. What we think we have here is the most complete hi-fi solution you'd need, but with no compromise really to the sound quality. We wanted to make sure this is a signature bit of Cyrus performance.
It's 4 in the morning, the end of December. I'm writing you now just to see if